Good morning and a very warm welcome. You are watching Janata Television and this is the English Bulletin with me on Star Charter. The top stories first. Nepal is one of the most corrupt nations in the world, ranks 117th in Corruption Perception Index. NC Central Committee meeting called for today. The meeting will be held virtually due to COVID-19 risk. Nepal reports 5,816 new cases of coronavirus. The virus claimed 15 more lives yesterday. USA rejects Russia's demands. Biden warns of possible Russian invasion of Ukraine. And MMC beat Army tiebreaker, secure a place in Aharara Gold Cup final. The Corruption Perception Index report released by Transparency International on Tuesday shows that Nepal is one of the most corrupt countries in the world. Nepal was ranked 117th out of 180 countries last year. This year too, Nepal is in the same position. According to the report, out of 180 countries, Denmark, Finland and New Zealand are the least corrupt with 88 points out of 100. South Sudan is ranked as the most corrupt country with 11 points. TI has been publishing this list every year since 1995, where Nepal has been included since 2004. The report states that Nepal received 33 points in the last 1 year based on a survey conducted by 6 organizations, including the World Bank, World Economic Forum, Global Insight Foundation, World Justice Project and VTEM. Nepal was ranked in the same position in the last year as well. The survey shows that there exists corruption and abuse of power in the public sector, bribery in business, lack of action, lack of access to information, and lack of control over the political corruption. Transparency International has also raised questions about public officials and suggested ways to control transnational corruption, control power, and increase transparency in government spending. The CPI has informed that human rights and democracy are at stake due to laxity in anti-corruption efforts around the world. Corruption has not decreased worldwide and 86% of the countries have not made any progress in the decade. The CPI also informed that human rights are being violated, democratic rights and declining, and corruption are on the rise in countries where civil rights are weak. The Ministry of Home Affairs has warned of action against those posting anyone's photo and video in social networking sites without their consent. The Home Ministry said it is in the press statement yesterday that anyone involved in such activities would be taken action as per the existing laws. Such warning was issued in response to the complaints filed at the ministry stating that videos were made secretly in public places and posted on social media. Those filing the complaints said they were being harassed physically and mentally. Such videos made in public places not only cause mental stress on the victims but also causes conflict and disrupts peace, says the statement. Individual privacy is breached and reputation damaged by such act, the ministry said. Nepali Congress President Sher Bahadur Deuba has called the Central Working Committee meeting of Nepali Congress today. The meeting is scheduled to be held at 3 p.m. virtually, according to a press statement issued by ANSI Central Office Chief Secretary Krishna Prasad Paudel. The statement says that the meeting will be held virtually considering the heightened risk of coronavirus infection. The agenda of the meeting is to form a Central Performance Committee. Officials and members of the Central Working Committee have been requested to participate in the meeting. This is Janata Bulletin. We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back after the break. We continue with other national news. The government yesterday confirmed 5,816 new cases of coronavirus across the country. Following the latest round of tests, the total cases of coronavirus in the country have climbed to 939,267, while the number of active cases has increased to 90,576. According to the Ministry of Health and Population, altogether 831,712 infected persons have recovered from the disease in the country. The death toll from coronavirus has climbed to 11,687 after the virus claimed 5 more lives yesterday. Nepal is currently among top 51 countries that have been most affected by the pandemic. The USA tops the list with over 74.69 million confirmed cases, followed by India with over 40.62 million cases. Coronavirus has infected more than 366.53 million people across the world and claimed over 5.65 million lives. And now the news from economic front. A total of 154 industries have been registered in the first 6 months of the current fiscal year. Investment for those industries include both domestic and foreign investment. According to the Department of Industries, the total investment commitment for the industries is Rs 186 billion. During the review period, a total of 45 large industries, 57 medium industries and 52 small industries have been registered. During the corresponding period of the last fiscal year, only 52 industries were registered, including 28 large industries and 36 small industries. Time for a short break here at Janata Bulletin. Stay tuned for international news. Now the news from the world of sports. Magh club MMC secured a place in the final of Aharara Gold Cup, defeating Tribhuvan Army Football Club in tiebreaker on Thursday. MMC saw off Army 4-3 to reach the finals of the tournament for the 12th time. The outcome of the match was decided through penalty shootout after regular as well as added time ended without any goals. During the tiebreaker, MMC's Franklin Kuet Tala, Siva Gurung, Rupesh Kisi and Olavel Oladipo Afiz scored goals from spot kick. Similarly, Army's captain Bharat Khawas, Cheers Prince Karki, Vivek Basnet were on target for the departmental team. On the other hand, a shot from Army's Deepak Gurung hit the pole and returned back, while Yuddha Sahi's attempt was foiled by MMC goalkeeper Ashok Baral. Earlier, MMC missed the chance to take lead in the 10th minute when Bimal Rana missed a penalty. MMC were awarded the spot kick after Yuddha Sahi handled the ball inside the penalty area in an attempt to clear the shot from Adelaza Somaid. But Captain Bimal Rana shot skied off. MMC will now face APF in the title clash on Saturday. APF had stunned A-Division League leaders Machindra 3-1 in the other semi-final to secure a place in the finals. Mohamed Salah scored Egypt's winning penalty after Elik Bailly missed for Ivory Coast in the dramatic shootout following a 0-0 draw in the Africa Cup of Nations last 16. Liverpool forward Salah fired home from the spot after Manchester United defender Eric Bailly provided the only miss of the shootout. His time penalty kept out by the goalkeeper Mohamed Abou Gobal, who had replaced Mohamed El Shenawy in the final minutes of the normal time. Egypt were first to threaten over when striker Omar Marmoush rattled the bar with a curling 17th minute effort, and Ivory Coast keeper Badra Sanger had to trip over Salah's tipping attempt. However, the Elephants responded as the halftime whistle approached when Ibrahim Sanger forced El Shenawy into the 39th minute stop with an aerobatic volley before the keeper reflected Haller's strike from the distance in stoppage time. We are at the end of Janata Bulletin and the headlines once again. Nepal is one of the most corrupt nations in the world, ranks 117th in Corrupted Perceptions Index. NC Central Committee meeting called for today. The meeting will be held virtually due to COVID-19 risk. Nepal reports 5,816 new cases of coronavirus. The virus claimed 15 more lives yesterday. USA rejects Russia's demands. Biden warns of possible Russian invasion of Ukraine. And MMC beat Army in tiebreaker, secure a place in Aharara Gold Cup final. And that's all from the English News Desk for today. You can follow Janata Television and our programs on various social media platforms, including on our website janatasamachar.com. Keep watching Janata Television. Namaste.